Howdy, howdy, guys. Welcome back to Cruiserman's Inventions. This is a 350 watt brushless scooter, and I up-volted it to 500 watts. Put a new controller in it, the same battery at 36 volts at 10 amp hours. So, this is a little slideshow to show you how it's done. So, let's get into it. So, this is the original controls. As you can see here, it had lever here for throttle and lever here for brake and a screen here, and it's got front lights and back lights, but we're not going to use any of those. As you can see, it has no hand throttle. It's like a thumb throttle. Okay, next one. And this is the brushless motor, 350 watt motor in the back there. You can upvolt them a little bit. You can make them go in faster than what they originally can. Let's have a look. That's the front wheel. That's a pump up wheel, and the back wheel is a hard wheel. And if you have a look over here, it's suspension in the frame. So this is the original controller at 350 watts. It's built it's open, and it's underneath the scooter bolted in. So we rip that out. This is the new hand throttle that I'm going to be putting on it with the key switch, and it's also got the volts meter. I don't know if you can see that clearly, but this is the controller. That's a little bit better picture of it, which I'll show you in a minute. That's the battery size of it. And that was, carry on. So these are the plugs. This is a mini XT650, whatever they are, little mini plugs, right? This part was a charge system. There was two cords coming out of it. So it's probably got a BMS in it, battery management system. This is the part that goes to the controller. So we want those plugs off this original one so we can connect up the new one to those plugs. So we end up kind of chopping them off out of there, the three-phase ones as well. And that's the Hall sensor wires and what they look like. They were a little bit chewed out here, so I ended up chopping them here, chopping that plug off. Sorry about these pictures, guys. I tried to make this camera kind of clearer. So this is the size difference between the new controller, 500 watt, and the 351 that came out of the scooter. This is the mini XT little plug there that I put on the three-phase wires and took all of those ones off the controller. There's just a whole bunch more I went through, chopped out all of those ones and rewired all of these Hall sensor ones in to the controller, all hardwired separately. And so there's some more just showing you what I've. So yep, they're all joined up, matching the colors. Always match your colors. It'll always work flawlessly generally. Yep, the three-phase ones. And then we had the throttle ones. Now from this hand throttle here, we've got a clock and an off and on switch. And the yellow wire, I think, is the switch, and the blue one is the clock, all the other way around. And then your throttle one, you'll soon know, but your throttle one is three wires up here, and the colors are green, red, and black, and they get joined up to the same colors that are on the controller. So as you can see here, this certain controller came with two wires that you had to join together to make the controller work. So this is where I added in that blue and the red, blue and the yellow wire rather, into here, so my switch and the meter would work. And you're probably wondering, so what's your power wires? Yeah, they were just a one straight red and one straight black. So yeah, that's it there. Oh, so next was the throttle one, and chopped off those plugs and hardwired that in. There's a little shot of the two different plugs, and then yeah, just chopped them, hardwired them in, soldered them, and then insulated them. Alright, so I ramped back this thing soon as all of that work was done, and you can see how fast this wheel's spinning. This is a still shot, but we're about to go and have a look at this, guys, in a minute, so hang in there. This thing is fast. That's the big pliers that I used to bend this down very nicely and straightly so I could bolt it to the frame. And of course, these have always got a big bunch of wires that you've got to tape up and try and stick somewhere. So it read 40.8 volts, and yeah, and that's the hand throttle now on there, so that's what that looks like, but I'll show you in a minute. I drilled and tapped some screws in there for the controller to be bolted to the side. And so yeah, guys, so let's go and have a look at the scooter now. I'm dying to show you this, guys. This is what I've been up to for the last, since yesterday. So here it is here, guys. So we look over here, you can see the wheel, the controller, a lot of wires. They come in 3 different models. This is the TLB, TJB rather, one. Yeah, 500 watt. It is 36, 48, and it goes up to 52. And it's 2 mode, so you can join these wires and make it, this one of those different modes to handle more power. So let's have a little look here. Yeah, we've still got 40.8 volts on the clock. Now, guys, I'm not going to ride this because I don't ride these scooters. These are face planting machines to me. That's why I build those other bikes like I do, to save my face. So let's have a look at this. I wouldn't dare ride this. This is way too fast. Look at this. I'll ramp back this throttle and you watch this. Whew. It's got a lot of power. And I hadn't even charged up that battery yet. But yeah, a lot of power, guys. Yeah, you can see it's doing a lovely job. So the brakes on this, guys, are under here. It's you push this back mudguard down against the wheel. It's actually got a metal plate up and under here. I don't know if you can see that plate. But that's the only brakes this thing's got. Yeah, so yet again, guys, this ain't mine. But look, it had cool little lights in the front. They're not working though at the moment. I didn't wire them in. It also had a back one. But yeah, guys, so that's just a quick video on that. So if you could spend a whole day on something like this, reconverting it, that's basically all it would take you. Yeah, nothing to it. Cool, guys. I'll see you when the rain stops. And another video, guys. Awesome stuff. Cruiser Man out, guys.